All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Wine Ambassador Saturday morning training. Today, I have Sheila Matchett and Linda Horn and Peter Morley co-hosting with me. We are in the control room, and we are going to show you a little bit about posting posting ads for the holidays. So, Sheila, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. Y'all have to excuse me. I am babysitting today. So if you hear a little man in the background, I just apologize. He is part of my business. We do what we can do when we do it. So we're going to be posting ads to our Wine Ambassador, different offers that we have. Let me get my information up. Give me just a second to clear some screens. All righty. So I am going to share screen so you can see how I post my ads. I'm sort of like Stacy. I have everything organized in a template, in a file, so it's easy for me to get to. So I am going to go to my file for my ad template. I put everything in Google Docs. Some people use Dropbox. I use Google Docs. It's just easier for me to have everything there. I have all of my categories set up to what I'm offering. We have our wine, we have our seasonal promotion stuff. So I am going to go straight to our wine offer, to my wine template. And for those of you that have been here for a bit, let me go. I'm in the wrong one. I have two Google templates, so I'm going to go to the other one. I got more in it. All right, so there we go. So again, I'm going to go to my wine. And here's my wine. And when I pull up my template, I have all of my ads, not my ads, but my links. I have some videos that I've created that I've gotten from Wine Ambassador that I can use. Some of the programs that you can advertise to will actually give you the option to put in a YouTube video so that you can just draw more attention to that. I also have all the links for all of my wine pages or anything associated with wine. For those of you that were not here, we do have this amazing new program called Cork Spin. So this is my page I created last night. So I'm going to just add that to my links here. And the good thing about creating a template is you want to make it very accessible so that any of your links for your pages or your offers can go directly with any of the other programs. So I'm just going to come here and add this. Add me a new headline.
Real quick on that code that I gave you all on the last hour for the cork spin, the wine accessories. No, do not share that. That is for us only. It is not to be used in advertising.
Stacy?
Yes, ma'am.
Capital R's or lowercase R's?
Capital is what capital is what worked for me.
Okay, you know we're gonna get asked, so
you're correct.
Helping you out.
Nope, that's all good.
All right, so then I'm just going to create my ad body. Everybody does this differently. I just put the name of what I'm going to be advertising, and I'm just going to come back here and add it.
Oh, Marcus.
Here's Stacy.
He wants.
He actually loves Stacy, guys. She puts him to sleep a lot of times. He loves her voice.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. I put
No,
a baby.
it is. It is. He's very active, and you just have a very calming voice for him for some reason. It's just, he loves it. Okay. All right. There you go. Okie dokie. So he's taken care of. All right. So then we're just going to come here and create their ad. I hope everybody can see this.
Yeah, it's very nice and large.
Okay. And I'm going to open up another ad template because I do have my key phrases that I want to use.
I know I was using that the Power Words document.
Yep.
You guys probably saw it on my tabs. That's how I was coming up with some of mine today, was using those Power Words.
Yep. And I have lists and lists and lists of words. You see all my different words that I have. I got like templates on top of templates of just key phrases. So I'm going to find mine for my power words once it pulls up.
And you've got all this extra information on there because you went to Jaxie.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have students that don't have access to that. So I just print them out, whatever they're looking for. And then I can come in and, just create a template and send it to them. It just helps them out. It helps everybody out so that you can, do what you need to do. So I'm actually going to pique some curiosity right here. And I'm going to go back to my template.
I really like how you got that laid out. I'm like,
I like organization. So I'm going to my curiosity and I'm just going to go here. And this is more or less, I'm going to use this as an opener. If I can spell it. Oh, unveiled. And then I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to go back and pull something else out there.
he likes that word unveil.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. We get comedic activity here. I love this. This is why we do these work from home opportunities, you guys, so we can have our families nearby, even as we work.
Yep. He's usually sitting in my lap. All right. I can spell in a minute.
And that's what's great with this cork spin product, guys, is it's going to ties right in with our wine club. We can easily cross market now on our pages. And some of you might be wondering, how to come up with your own pictures for doing advertising. Use your wine bottles. Get a tablecloth, print or whatever for whatever season, throw it over the back of a folding chair. Yes, I have done this. And put your wine bottle on it and take pictures with your phone.
All right, so I've got actually 3, and some people's like, oh, those look really short, and they do, because to me, I just start with an idea, and then once I get to the actual offer, then I'll expand it, and once I expand it, I'll come back and retype it again. So I am going to come out of this and go to my ad sites, and I'm going to go to classified ads. And I love using classified ads, guys, because it has so many options to it. So I'm going to just come here, and where do I want to go? I'm going to go to communities, and I'm going to go to announcements. You could actually put this in general entertainment too. That would be a great place to post for something like this. And I'm going to go and do actually have one of my links. I'm going to go to my information page. Let's see where it is. Here it is. And I research all this. Here we go. States that drink the most wine in America. And here are, you got states that drink by volume and states. So I'm going to go right here, gallons per capita. So who drinks the most that would potentially love my wine products? So I just start, you wouldn't think it was Ohio, or Idaho, but apparently they like their wine consumption. So I'm going to go here and go to Idaho. And I'm going to go state of. And here, then I'm just going to go and grab my offer. Go back here, paste that in there. This one, it does have an asking price, and I just type various. It does let me get away with that. And I'm going to pull this out, go back to here, and I just use Control V. See, that's very short. So I'm going to play with it a little bit. And basically create another offer or another part of this paragraph.
Oh, apparently I missed snack time. Thank you, Abel. I will watch next time.
Yeah, I didn't do my snap.
I have other little ones offering us snacks.
All right, so there, short, sweet. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that because I just made another one, and I'm gonna add that to my template for my ad body. So that's just another one that I can use. and it copies it just like I printed it or typed it. So then I'm going to go here and then I'm going to play with this. I'm going to change my font. I'm going to change the color to blue. Oh, not that one. Wrong one. Come on. I want this to be blue. I want my font to be Georgia. And then I want my size to be bigger. So then, all right, and then here I'm going to change this. I want this to stand out. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to make this bigger too. Yet, still bigger.
That's what I love about classifiedads.com is you can actually play with it and format it. That's where going and exploring, finding different ad sites to post on that are free. Some of them have gone away. You know, some of the things in the list that Rory had given us have gone away. But we just go out and do your research. There's more stuff coming. You know, different sites out there and different ways. When you educate yourself and do your research, you know, because now Sheila, you didn't just know this stuff. You learned it somewhere along the way.
Yes, I do. I'm a researcher by trade, for those that don't know my story. So I'm used to researching. I don't type anything or do anything without researching the heck out of it. So I know every aspect of what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. So that's why I say I even have research items on states that have the most, you know, wine consumed per capita, states that buy the most wine. I actually have research on weight loss, on states that are the most obese, states that are looking to lose weight, states that are having challenges. There's all kind of information out there, guys, that you can find to have different aspects of your pages and of your ads when you're writing them to attract those people, to attract that genre of what you're looking for to increase your sales and create, increase your customer base. So don't just depend on just the information from the site that you're marketing. Go and research it. Research those pinpoints and have that as your guide to when you're creating those templates and creating those ads. So you can basically market to those specific people. Just like the state of Idaho is one of the highest per capita wine consumers right now. So of course I want to make sure they got their wine accessories. So that's why I'm going to and post directly to the state of Ohio or Idaho. I want to make sure that they can see what we have, because I know for a fact that they drink the most wine. So guess what? They're going to have something to open the wine, to decant that wine, to restore that wine if they don't need it, drink it all, which, you know, I'm here that's all highly unheard of. But, you know, you want to make sure that you have that information so that you can market to it. So don't leave anything on the table, as Rory says. You don't want to give people the opportunity to come in behind you and potentially steal a customer or a client because you didn't market to them, because you didn't do the research to find out who your client base is. So then I'm going to go and go to, I don't want to do my QR codes. I'm going to do logos. And I am going to, did I put that wine? I'm trying to remember where I put my pictures. It was so late last night, I couldn't go to sleep, so I don't know where I put my pictures. Did I put them in wine? Maybe not. But this is some good training tool right here. So I am just going to go to cork spin. I think I found it on page 2 yesterday. There it is. So there was people saying, well, how do you get your images? So you can actually I use snipping tool, copy, and then I go to File and hit Save As. I am going to go to, I'm going to create it in Blogging Pictures. I'm going to create a new folder and put in Cork Spin. Then open that folder. And it says capture. So I'm just going to put Cork Spin logo because I like to know what my pictures are. Then I'm going to go to the next picture I see for Cork Spin. So here's some gift sets ideas. Again, I'm just going to use my snipping tool. Go to new. Just highlight that. And I don't ever put pricing because you never know, pricing might change. So you just want the picture. Save as, and it's going to go back to my same folder, and I'm going to put gift basket. Save. And then I am going to look for another one so we can actually go up here to your different, let's do wine openers. And go there, and let's take a picture of this amazing one. I'm going to use my snippet, get new. And
now, Linda, do you do kind of the same thing too?
I do, but I'm not nearly as organized as Sheila is. I'm just saying.
That's
We've had this conversation, haven't we, Sheila?
yes, we have.
I'm good at saving pictures. Oh, where did I put that?
Yeah.
I was messing with some this morning. I do like paint. I know that you do use Canva a lot, but
Yep.
paint is easier for me to maneuver. And I don't, unless I make it as something special with a meme or something, then I'll use Canva. But absolutely.
and you just figured that out because you went and did it, right, Linda?
Absolutely. I explored, and I'm like Sheila, you know, when we say, oh, well, I got to copy a picture or page, where am I going to find that page? I don't copy pages. I make my own. I read about them and make my own.
Yep.
That's how we get Google AdSense.
Exactly.
It's easier to create your own, guys, when it's coming, when it comes down to getting Google AdSense approved. If you just, instead of modifying what's already there.
Yeah.
You can certainly go copy a paragraph here and there and rewrite it, but it's easier for me just to do the research and find it.
It
But
is.
that, I guess that comes with time, I guess, right?
It does. But the thing about it is you're not going to learn if all you ever do is just copy somebody else's work. You guys, you have to find your own voice. And that's what I tell my students all the time. If you don't find your own voice, then you're not going to know who you can appeal to. Especially when you go to social media, people will be able to tell if what you're doing is copied from somebody else or if it's really you. You're going to attract like-minded people. So you need to know your voice and know who you are. That's one of the things I have in draft right now is a page on who are you. If you don't know who you are, then you don't know your writing style. You don't know what you're capable of. And you can't stay in a box of somebody else. You have to create and find your own self, and it makes your writing a lot easier. My shining example is Emilio. I mean, those of you that don't know his story, he had writer's block, but he taught for almost 30 years in high school and didn't think he knew how to write. And now I can't stop him, and I don't want to stop him. So it's just one of those things. You have to find yourself. So here's my 5 pictures. This one does allow you to do 5 pictures. Once I'll probably go in and create some logos in here and actually put my page number on there, my page link, or QR code on those. But for right now, we're just going to use this. And then I'm going to post, if there was anything I added on here that had a charge on it, sometimes you can put a link in here and it'll charge you for it. You can always go back and take the link out. But this is just very basic. It's telling me, see, it allowed me to put the price various. So I didn't pinpoint a specific price point. It's telling me where it's going. It's posted under announcements for Idaho. And if I wanted to respond or make a comment, I could actually comment on this. But the good thing I like about this is you see all of these places once you create your ad where you can go. You hit your little link icon here. and it pulls up all the different places you can actually post this one ad to. Some of them you have to register for. Some of them are not in the United States. Some of them are not very conducive to what we're doing. So it just depends on what you want to do. But I can go here and send this out to Facebook. This is what Stacy was talking about. It literally just posts an ad, and you can say, look what I found for Christmas. I'm one-handing it right now, guys.
I've been doing that for 2 weeks.
There you go. And this is all I have to put in there. Look what I found for great Christmas ideas. And it says it comes from classified.ads.com. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It doesn't look like an ad. It's not a link, but I can post it to the news feed and to my story. Your news feeds goes to anybody that is on Facebook. Okay, if you've made your Facebook public, then anybody on the news feeds can see your feed for at least 24 hours. If it goes to your story, then anybody that you are directly connected to can see your post. So I'm just going to post it there. That's it. That's all I have to do. It's going to tell me it's going to post here in a minute. And there it goes. So my ad's posted. So do I want to share again? Yep. Let's share again. Let's go to Twitter. I can go to Twitter and do basically the same thing. And it's got wine accessories classified for ads. And I'm just going to put great Christmas idea.
Now, Sheila, do you track these on your ad posting tracker that you posted it to your Facebook and to?
I don't. I'm not that dedicated.
Me either.
What?
I just, when I see classifiedads.com that I posted there, it's like, oh, that was at least 6 of them.
And see, and the thing about it is, and this is just me, and I harp on my students about it. It's one of those things. If I'm having to worry about tracking my ads, then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a blogger. I'm supposed to just put it out there and let the universe take care of it. I'm not, some people will get so caught up in tracking the ad to say, okay, where did it go? How many clicks have I gotten? That they lose sight of what they're actually supposed to be doing. So I don't track my ads. I am just in the ad sites every week. So if I need to update them, I update them before I leave the site, if there's anything in there that needs to update. But I don't, the only thing I create a tracking for is for the US Net ads because they're for a year. Other than that, I don't. That's probably terrible of me, but I don't.
No, I don't worry about social medias. And that's the thing I like about the blog too, that I tell my students, okay, so in the beginning, you can connect your Facebook, you can connect your Pinterest, you can connect your different accounts to your PBS and advertise the page right from there. So if you're don't want to get too involved in the beginning in advertising, you can simply do that. Mm-hmm. That's how I raised the ranks in LinkedIn, because every time I did a page, I put it out on LinkedIn. So,
yep. And so here it is. I'm just creating this one, and see, you can actually do hashtags, and I do hashtags, like I said, because people can find you on Google with your hashtag, and anywhere that you've used your hashtag, it will show up on Google. And then if you are following or you use a hashtag that somebody else already has, then you will be in their hashtag feed. Okay. And there's that. And then I'm just going to post. So it's posted on LinkedIn. So there, everybody that's on my LinkedIn group will see it. And you can just go all the way down here. You can spend your whole advertising time. And I do have advertising time that I schedule every day, at least 30 minutes a day. that I do nothing but advertising. And when I say advertising, it is not part of creating your template. Creating your template should be a training all its own, where you just create your template. On your advertising, you should be nothing but copying and pasting your ads. You should not be here trying to create a template and then say, oh, I got 5 minutes to finish actually advertise. You need to be advertising. So I'm going to go here.
And Peter, do you have anything to add on any of this, on what we're doing, from a different perspective?
Yes, and exactly what Sheila just said. You need to be advertising. And I always tell my students is, because they say, well, I don't know what to write. I don't know what a good description is. And I always say, you know what? The one ad that people don't see is the one you didn't post, right? So we got to get over that little problem of it doesn't look great. It doesn't look fantastic. You'll learn as you go, right? We're posting every week. So you'll learn as you go. So just start posting. Any ad is an ad, right? So just post and post and post. That's all I have to say, really.
Yep. And then, there's different places that you can advertise to. All these are just ad sites that I found. Social media ads, the premium search engine. Yes, this is a paid for one. It's like $9 to get started. And I mean, you can post there every day, different links a day. Just those of us that have Google Ads or Google AdSense, you can actually create your own Google store and post stuff out there, which I do. I post out there all the time on my Google shop. But I mean, I have a list of the best 500 working free classified ads. So I can pull that up and just pick a different one, go register for it, and actually advertise. Free classified ad site, lift of 10,000. Just find stuff out there, guys, to post your stuff. You don't have to just, rely on the few that we do have. There's plenty of things out there that you can utilize. The one that everybody likes is the classifieds for free. Like I said, there's pop-ups there, but they also have a business ads for free. It's not as complicated. Well, it doesn't have all the junk that the classifieds for free has, and it's geared towards the business prospect of it. It still has the same qualification criteria where you go in, you log in, and just keep posting. Just change your city, change your state, change your country. It is slow. It does take a bit to log in, but it is the sister store or the sister ad to the classified for free. But this is for business, so you don't have all the junk that the other one does. And this one does have affiliate marketing, so you can actually look at the marketing side of it. Like Stacy was saying, people's going to start accumulating debt. There's some things going on in our government right now that's causing people to question their job and career opportunities of where they are. So this is a great place to go in and post that, hey, we are affiliate marketers. We have things that we can post in there. This is one of those places where you can go in and post your holiday ideas, post your new niche that you're doing. You can go in here and post your different opportunities that you have. They can just do wine if they want to. They can just do, our biohacking program if they want to. They can come in and basically do, hey, if they like Bitcoin, just let them do computer. Hey, I got a great program you can give out to your people, and, do things like that. So always give them options, give people directions that they can go. This works very easy. It always defaults to the United States. And I'm just going to go and pull up my key. Let's see. Wine accessories must have. Going to copy. I'm going to put in here, paste. Affiliate marketing. I am actually going to go in here to shopping. Gifts and novelties. Perfect. And I do try to put my contact information in there, because I do use, let them contact me. I use my Google Voice number. That way it stays active. I probably get 20 calls a day from different ad people that's found something. This, you don't have to put price or anything in there. I am going to grab my description, and I'm probably going to use the one I just created because I kind of like the way it looks. All right, it tells me I got this spelled wrong, one S. Okay, so I posted it out there with a mistake. Mistakes attract people. Did y'all know that? It makes you seem more human.
It also slows down their reading.
Yep, because they'll go back and read it again. Did I just see that? Did they really spell that wrong? Yeah. So copy that. I'm going to put that in there. All right, and there's a YouTube if you wanted to do a YouTube video. So I actually have a couple of YouTubes that I've created, and then Rory has some YouTubes on there that you can post. So I'm going to copy that YouTube link, and I'm going to put that in there. And all that is I just went to YouTube, created a video or on Canva, created a different video of all my wine memes that I've had. And then I'm going to go down here and get some images. So I'm going to upload some images of corkscrew that we had and upload that image. Choose another one. You can do up to 3 here. And I'm going to do that one for the gift basket. Upload image. And then I want to do one for my wine. I think I already got one in here somewhere that I want to use. Yep, there it is. So I am going to post this one first, and you put them in the order you want them to go. And then I'm going to post this ad. And then it's going to show me what it looks like. It went to the United States. So there's my video, so they can click on and watch my video. There's my ad itself. There's the link. There's my contact information, and there's my images. This one actually has a QR code that they can scan. Here's the different images of the other things. And here's the great thing, guys, right here, post another ad. Post another ad. So where's the different places we can market to? We got all the different countries. We got France, we got Italy, we got Germany, we got the United States and Canada. So you can go and actually post there. You can come here and change this to, let's say we're going to, like I said, Idaho right now. If you only have a few minutes, then I'm going to go to Idaho consumption and post that ad right there. It's going to post straight right to it. Then I'm going to look and see where was my next place, Washington, D.C. So once Idaho posts, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the same thing. Click here. And I don't know if it's got District of Columbia. Let's see if it's got it in there. I can't remember. It should. But if not, we can get a New Hampshire's the next one. So once we come there, I'm going to post to a different state. So yep, District of Columbia. There's that one. And I'm not changing anything, guys. I'm just going to post. And then if I had more time, then what I would do is actually come back to this ad, pull the same ad up, or even use a different ad with the same title. It really doesn't matter on this particular site. And then you can go to those states and do individual cities in that state. So same thing with countries. So if I wanted to go to New Hampshire, I can post to New Hampshire and then turn around and post New Hampshire and then do cities in New Hampshire and really flood the market. So I'm going to come here and go to New Hampshire and post just to New Hampshire. And then say I want to go to different cities in New Hampshire. So I'm going to go back down. Really not change, but you can if you want to. If you want to change it out, put a different picture. It's like, oh man, I got a better picture. Or you go and create some new pictures. You can always do that when you come in and post. This site changes every 30 days, but if you're in it at least once a week, I just always renew my ads before I leave, just to make sure that they stay current. So I can go to New Hampshire. Here's all the cities in New Hampshire that this particular site has access to, that they post to. So I'm just going to go there and just hit post. So then it goes to Concord, New Hampshire. So any place that has an affiliation with advertising this particular company, they'll get my ad in that particular state. So then I'm going to go back to the bottom. And again, I'm not changing anything. I'm not changing my ad. I'm not changing the pictures or the description, but I am going to change where I'm posting it to. So from there, I am going to change countries. So let's go down here outside the United States. We can go to Canada. And even if I wanted to go to cities, here's all the places that you can go in Canada if you wanted to select a specific province in Canada. But I'm just going to do a general to Canada. And again, this is one of those things that if you had time and you want to be specific, you can say, I'm going to market Canada today. And you're going to put on your calendar, I'm doing classifieds for free or business for free Canada in 30 minutes. And then you pull up your templates and you post for 30 minutes to Canada. However you want to post, if that's in this one place, posting the same ad, or once you get through all the provinces, change your ad. As long as you're doing it for 30 minutes, you can post as many as you want. We're going to go here and go to Italy and post there.
Wow, Sheila, this is awesome that you're showing this. And what is a bonus for Sheila is she just posted a whole bunch of ads.
Yep.
So there's always a benefit when we host these things.
Yep.
We do have a couple questions.
Okay.
I do want to just preface this that, guys, your questions need to pertain to Wine Ambassador and specifically, you know, when for this specific call. So go ahead, Darlene, you've been patiently waiting.
Okay, thank you.
What's your question? Oh, you muted yourself again. Unmute again, Darlene. There.
Okay, can you hear me?
I
Yes.
can.
Okay, my question is, when Sheila was posting the ad that she created to all the social media, I am so not social media, and I mean, I have no clue. How do you get the hashtag? And I'm just like,
You
don't
create
know
your
how to do
hashtag.
stuff.
Yeah. Hashtags is the new trending way for people to find things. And you can create your own hashtag. So like with me, Shop with Mama Chief, that's my website. I've been known Mama Chief since I started dating my husband back in high school because they called him Chief. So that name has followed me from high school through college, through my adult life. I have people that don't know my real name, but they know me by Mama Chief. So
Okay.
I created that hashtag. As half the people my husband plays ball with, they don't know my name, but they know me Mama Chief. That's how they say hey to me. But I created that hashtag. And what you do is when you create a hashtag, you use that until it gains a following. But there are people out there like Stay-at-Home Moms has a hashtag. So if you are posting an ad for business, for your affiliate marketing or for your website or a PBS, then you want to attach that hashtag Stay-at-Home Moms. And then every time somebody clicks on hashtag Stay-at-Home Moms in a search, your ad will show up in that hashtag feed because you used it and attached it with your ad. Even with your PBS, you could actually put a PBS in your PBS down at the bottom somewhere. You can put in hashtag work from home. And then if somebody's online and they're searching hashtag work from home in Google, then your website will pull up. It may not be on the first page, but it will pull up in that news feed for Stay-at-Home Moms. So if I come here and I type in hashtag Shop with Mama Chief, it's going to pull up everywhere that I've used that hashtag. There's my Google store that's online that they can come in and look at. There's my Facebook. There's my YouTube. There's my online shopping deals where I've actually used that hashtag on this page. Here's on TikTok, hashtag people my TikTok. There's Tumblr. I mean, all kind of embed posts anywhere. Look, there's all of my images. So if people want to click on my images for there, you see there's my daughter, you know, where she's doing her sling. I mean, there's everything for that hashtag that shows up. that they can click on it. If I type in hashtag stay-at-home moms, so there, look, there's all kind of hashtags. And if I've used that hashtag, look, there's 145 results for stay-at-home moms hashtag.
Wow.
So they can, you know, and you can create your own hashtag and create and develop a following. You just have to use it everywhere that you put it, anywhere that you can put it, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on your website. You use that hashtag to create awareness of it, and it also creates awareness to what you're doing. But you can use other people's hashtag as long as it's relevant to what you're writing about.
Okay, so I just have to do hashtag and whatever afterwards so that it comes back to me. Okay. That's what I was wondering. How do you create the hashtag? You just,
just start using them.
Just start using them. And if you start a hashtag, especially if you're on any social media, it'll pull up relevant topics or anything that has that same hashtag, and just use it. Use marketing that other people has developed to help you. But that just brings awareness. Like I said, you don't want to use hashtag wine club and you're writing about clothing, or you're writing about, you know, you want it to be relevant, because they will kick you off. They will ban you from hashtags. There are some hashtags out there that you can't use, like you can't use Valentine's Day because it's in relationship to the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So they don't use that. There are banned hashtags out there you can't use.
Okay, would I be able to use hashtag and then the name of my website?
Yep.
My PBS?
But just remember, it doesn't have a following. You have to create that following. So anytime you are on social media, you want to hashtag your website.
Okay. And I can hashtag one of my pages within it, like my wine page, or
you don't want to get that. You want to just do like wine club. You don't want it to be really long because people won't remember that. You want it to stay very short.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember.
Okay.
And you don't want to start a whole bunch of new ones, because then you're going to have to continuously use all of them.
Yep. You want to use the established hashtags. I only have 2 that I've created, and those are the 2 I use all the time. So you don't want to have a whole string of hashtags that you're going to have to create a following for. Use other people's that's out there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Larry, you have been waiting. Go ahead and unmute.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep, go for it.
Thank you. This is a question for Sheila. I was watching one of your videos and you mentioned that some of your ads weren't showing up. And the reason was because there was like a 300-mile radius.
Yes. Classified ads does have a distinction on the amount of ads. You can do duplicate ads on there, but they do have a advertising radius, because I was posting everywhere on there, and it was like, okay, I went to my ads and only a third of them was showing up. So I literally called them. It took me weeks to get in touch with them. And it was like, okay, where's my ads? And they told me that they do have a marketing range. So if you post in a specific city, within 350 miles of that city, you can't post something else. Or if you post to a state, within that state range, there's like a rep that goes through there. So he might have 4 different states that he covers or she covers. So if you post it in one state and they cover that same area, then your ad's not going to show up in all those places because you've already posted it one time. It'll say that it's posted and it's out there, but it's really not. It's just going to show up in all those areas in that one place. Just like my husband has the East Coast on his that he's director of. So when he posts something out there, he just posts it to one place and everybody that's affiliated with his area will get it. So he don't have to go and post in Virginia and post in Florida and post in Tennessee. Everybody that's on his marketing platform will see it. So that's the one thing you have to be aware of, unless you change your ad. Now you can change your ad and post to different places and classified ads and it will show up, but you can't do a repetitive ad in that particular market.
All right, we're going to keep this moving. We have about 8 minutes left. And so Joel, you will be the last one. So Jenny Lockey, go ahead and unmute.
Hello,
Hi.
I've got a comment and a question. First, I'm going to comment on the images. I noticed Sheila was using the snippet. Another option is you can right click on the image and the drop down options, there's a save as usually, and you can go that route too.
Yep.
And my question is regarding the business ads that specific classified. I've been using it and I saw all of your images on here, Sheila. But when I try and upload an image, it doesn't show me the picture that I actually uploaded. So I have no idea which picture I have uploaded. So what did
Okay, sometimes I know classifieds for free has server issues and they don't always show our thumbnail of any images we previously uploaded. And once in a while, business ads for free will have the same issue. It's just a hit and miss.
Okay, I didn't know if there's something I needed to do.
Nope, it's
No.
just a hit and miss on theirs.
Okay, thanks.
Stacy,
Yeah,
Stacy, I'm gonna have to disappear because I've got to help get on the calls.
go for it.
See you.
Bye,
Thank you, Sheila.
You're welcome.
All right, Joy, go ahead and unmute.
All right. I had two questions. One was just answered about business ads for free images.
Okay.
But in regards to the WAQR code, okay, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or not, but when you put the QR code in an advertisement, they're supposed to be able to click on the QR code and go to your wine page, right?
No,
Okay, what am I doing wrong?
your QR code's not clickable unless you just save it as an image. Your QR code is a scan code. It's literally a barcode that they scan with their QR app, and it goes to wherever you set that QR code up for. The QR developer in Wine Ambassador, you can put any link you want to put in there, and then when they scan that code, it goes to the page. It's not a clickable code.
Okay.
Well, that's where Rory's been saying it is clickable. And
Oh.
we're Rory is saying it's clickable and we need to get clarification on how it stays clickable. And we may need to get Peter Antonio on the call for that.
Okay,
Because
because
I haven't tried to click
I
it.
was a little confused on that. All right.
Yeah, QR codes are mainly for scanning, guys. Okay. All right, Kathleen, go ahead and unmute.
Yeah, hi, good morning. I was just curious with when you copy and snippet or whatever the images, do we have to worry about what images we can use versus what are not allowed to use? Are all the ones from our different affiliates usable?
Yes, from our affiliates, we can use them. They did give us permission when they put in there that we can use their links. Now, I do know on Katie Lutz, her videos are not accessible. So she has those copyrighted. But when you go to Google and look for images, you can set it up to where it is used for public use. But anything that has a watermark or distortion on it, or when you click it, it says you have to pay for it. You cannot use those without they will shut down your website if you have those on there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and Joel, you are our last one, so go ahead and unmute.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So actually, just to kind of expand on what Sheila said, is that if you do use the copyrighted stuff, honestly, it may not only shut you down, but may actually shut down the whole server that you're on. Therefore, anyone else on that server may also get shut down. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right, and so that's why it's really important to make sure you don't use that copyrighted stuff. And then the other thing I wanted to ask or mention, I know the question was already asked, just about posting ads for classified ads for free. That has to be. Did you say it was a 300 mile radius or 350?
It's classified ads, not classifieds for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, again, like I said, if you're doing specific cities, it's within that 350-mile city. But then again, that could be different if it has a rep that has multiple states, and that city is part of his. So I always just try to go 4 or 5 states over, even if I'm in a specific city in that state. And I want to post to a different city, I change my ad. But if I want to do multiple ads, I kind of do it in regions, like your time zones. You do Eastern, Central, Mountain and Pacific time zones, and you should be good.
Yeah, because I did actually find a website where I can actually, kind of do like based on a mile radius, with whichever what states are further away.
Yeah.
But really, I think doing that is great. But then, like you said, if there are people that have reps within that area, I guess really it's really better to kind of do east and west and in the middle, right?
Yep. Yep. That's why I broke it up into regions, because nobody's going to cross regions. You're going to have a rep just from marketing. You're going to have a rep that's in the Eastern region. You're going to have a rep that's in the Mountain region, Central and Pacific. Very few cross regions. There are a few, but not very many, especially in advertising. So that, to me, that's just the safest route to go.
Now, when you say a rep, what do you mean by I don't know. I really understand what you mean by when you have a rep in that area. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, there's people that actually go out and get paid marketing. They go out and they go to businesses and say, hey, we will represent you on this ad site for X amount of dollars to make sure you get first priority clicks, just like you see the banners. This is just one of the things. But yeah, they actually, just like you have a rep for insurance, there are reps for marketing that they represent certain businesses and franchises, and they make sure they get the priority spots on these ad sites.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Great.
All right. Well, we are ending right on time. Esperanza, I did say that Joel was our last one, and I want to hold that because we do have the next call that we need to get going to. I'm going to stop the recording. I thank you all for coming today, and I hope we brought you some good quality information.